Good morning, class 8. How are you all doing? I guess you all are doing great and fine and taking care of yourselves. So, school has started. We are doing class 9 and 10. So, I am also being quite busy. So, I have also done many chapters with you. So, today we are going to do Kalpana Chawla, The Edge of Time, The Fighter by Biman Basu. We everyone know Kalpana Chawla, an Indian who was a space astronaut who died while landing back from space. She was a true fighter, so everyone knows about it. So you must also know. So I want to just give you the brief summary about it. Rest you will read and you will solve. That's your job. Class 8, you are no more kids, right? So that's chapter. I'll repeat it once again. The chapter is Unit 5, Section 2, The Fighter by Biman Basu, 128, Kalpana Chawla. Kalpana Chawla, March 17, 1962, February 1st, 2003, she died. Was an American astronaut engineer and the first woman of Indian origin to go to space. She first flew on Space Shuttle Columbia in 1997 as a mission specialist and primary robotic arm operator. A robotic arm is a type of mechanical arm usually programmable with similar functions to a human arm. The arm may be the sum total of a mechanism or may be some part or more complex robot. To operate something, she was that robotic arm operator. In 2003, Chawla was one of the 7 crew members who died in the Space Shuttle Columbia disaster. It was a very bad fatal incident in the United States space program that occurred on February 1st of February 2003 when the Space Shuttle Columbia OV-102 disintegrated, broke up as it re-entered the atmosphere, killing all 7 crew members. It was the second fatal disaster. When the aircraft disintegrated during its re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere, Chawla was posthumously awarded the Congressional Space Medal of Honor. Honor is given in due that astronaut while the performance during her duties has given up her life. And several streets, universities and institutions have been named in her honor. She is regarded as a national hero of India, Kalpana Chawla. Born 17th March 1962 in Karnal, Haryana, India, but her official date of birth was altered to July 1st, 1961 to allow her to become eligible for matriculation exam. As a child, she was fascinated by aeroplanes and flying. She went to the local flying clubs and watched planes with her father. After getting a Bachelor of Engineering degree in Aeronautical Engineering from Punjab Engineering College, India, she moved to the United States in 1982 and obtained a Master of Science degree in Aerospace Engineering from the University of Texas at Arlington in 1984. She went to earn the second master's in 1986 and a PhD in aerospace engineering in 1988 from the University of Colorado, Boulder. Her space career was 31 days, 14 hours, 54 minutes. Selection was in the 1994 NASA group. Missions were STS-87 and STS-107. She was in India from 1962 to 1991. From 1991 to 2003, she was in United States of America. Bachelor of Engineering, Punjab Engineering College, University of Texas at Arlington, MS. University of Colorado at Boulder, MS, PhD. A space shuttle on which she died was called Columbia over Texas and United States. In 1988, she began working at NASA, that is Ames Research Center, where she did computational fluid dynamics, CFD research. Computational fluid dynamics is a brand of fluid mechanics that use numerical analysis and data structures to analyze and solve problems that involve fluid flows. Computers are used to perform the calculations required to stimulate the free stream of flow fluid. And research on vertical and short take off and landing. Aircraft is an aeroplane able to take off or land vertically or on short runaways. Vertical takeoff and landing aircraft are subset to V/STOL craft that do not require runaways at all. They require to be hovering. They stay in one place and over there and just directly go up. They don't need a runaway. So she had done that. She learned those concepts. Much of Chawla's research is included in technical journals and conference papers. In 1993, she joined Overset Methods, Inc. as Vice President and Research Scientist specialization in simulating of moving multiple body problems. Chawla held a certificate flight instructor rating for aeroplanes, gliders and commercial pilot licenses for single and multi-engine aeroplanes, seaplanes and gliders. After becoming a naturalized US citizen in April 1991, Chawla applied for the NASA Astronauts Corps. She joined the Corps in March 1995 and was selected for her first flight in 1996. Her first space mission began November 19, 1997 as a part of a 6-astronaut crew that flew the Space Shuttle Columbia flight STS-87. Chawla was the first Indian woman to fly in space. She spoke the following words while traveling in the weightlessness of space. "You are just your intelligence" on her first mission. Chawla traveled over 10.4 million miles in 252 orbits of the Earth, logging more than 372 hours, 15 days and 12 hours in space. During STS-87, she was responsible for deploying the Spartan satellite, which malfunctioned, necessitating a spacewalk by Winston Scott and Takao Doi to capture the satellite. A 5-month NASA investigation fully exonerated Chawla by identifying errors in software interfaces and defined the procedures of the flight crew and ground control. After the completion of STS-87 post-flight activities, Chawla was assigned to technical positions in the astronaut office to work at the space station. She was so good at it. Second space mission. 2001, Chawla was selected her second flight as a part of the crew of STS-107. The mission was repeatedly delayed due to scheduling conflicts and technical problems such as the July 2002 discovery of cracks in the shuttle engine flow liners. On January 16, 2003, Chawla finally returned to space aboard Space Shuttle Columbia on the ill-fated STS-107 mission. The crew performed nearly 80 experiments studying Earth and space science, advancing technology development and astronaut health and safety. During the launch of the STS-107, Columbia's 28th mission, a piece of foam insulation broke off from the space shuttle external tank and struck the left wing of the orbiter. Previous shuttle launches had seen minor damages from foam shedding, but some engineers suspected that the damage to Columbia was more serious. NASA managers limited the investigation, reasoning that the crew could not have fixed the problem if it had been confirmed. When Columbia re-entered the atmosphere of Earth, the damage allowed hot atmospheric gases to penetrate and destroy the internal wing structure, which caused the spacecraft to become unstable and break apart. After the disaster, space shuttle flight operations were suspended for more than 2 years, similar to the aftermath, the Challenger disaster. Construction of the International Space Station, ISS, was put on hold. The station relied entirely on the Russian Roscosmos Roscosmos State Corporation for resupply for 29 months until shuttle flights resumed with STS-114 and 41 months for crew rotation. Chawla died on February 1st, 2003 in the Space Shuttle Columbia disaster along with 6 other member crews when the Columbia disintegrated over the Texas during re-entry and the Earth's atmosphere shortly before it was scheduled to conclude its 28th mission, STS-107. Her remains were identified along with the rest of the crew members and was cremated and scattered at the Zion National Park in Utah in accordance to her wishes. This is all about this wonderful, strong lady. Now you read through the chapter, do it yourself, understand, and get the homework done. Rest, take care of yourselves, be good, and enjoy yourselves. Respect your parents. Bye bye. God bless.